It is, we have important things that we look at for adoption. But most importantly, we recommend anyone who wants to adopt to go to our website. And there you will see that there's an adoption application on our website. It's big, just go ahead and fill it out. And then our adoption and marketing director will take over and then start reviewing the adoption application and calling on references, etc. International adoptions, not advisable because of we don't ship our animals in anywhere. But if someone is willing to come, that's a different story. But the first thing to do is please go ahead and go to our website, fill out the form, and let the process work and take care of itself.
Okay.
And but we are our adoption director is very, very good. I mean, she's a genius in matching the perfect animals with the perfect family. Our return rate is almost zero because of the way that the animals and the families are matched. I mean, that's incredible. So that tells you attention to detail. And we just want to make sure that everybody's happy once our dog goes home, and that becomes their forever home.
Yeah, that's great. So, what would you recommend to somebody who is inspired by Danny and Ron's rescue and wants to help animals? What would you suggest or recommend?
Well, I'm going to say what Ron and Danny always say: start at home. They really do believe in order to care for our animals and create a better world for them, we need to start home. So we get all these questions all the time. What can I do? How can I help? We say, turn to your community. Look for the opportunities. Are there rescues? Are there animal shelters? Can you volunteer your time? Do you have a special talent, gift that you can give to them to make life a little easier for the shelter animals? Can you adopt? Can you foster? But start in your local community, because what Danny and Ron believe, and we all join them in that belief, is that if we all take care of our corner of the world and the animals in that corner, the world will be a better place for all the animals. So anyone who's interested in doing this work, start local and start with your own animals, animal shelters, and animal rescues.
Yeah, that's for sure. So if somebody wanted to support your rescue, Danny and Ron's rescue, what would you tell them to do?
Well, right now we don't have any volunteering opportunities because of the uniqueness of Danny and Ron's rescue. But there are animal lovers have found numerous ways to support us. They make donations on our website, or they become what we call monthly donation supporters. They include us in their estate planning. They donate stock and bonds. They donate gift cards, and they reach out to us and say, what do you need at this point? What would be the best way that we can support you? And that's done through our website. So those will be the ways to support us in our work. And as you know, we are not just doing it for our animals, but for the animals of the community, both communities that we live in. So that would be the best way to do. And, just go to our website, send us a letter. If you want to do something else, send us a contact form. We will take care of you and start the conversation.
Yeah. All right. So again, everybody, that webpage is DannyRonsRescue.org. And you also have a Facebook group, right? It's not a page, it's a group, Danny Ron's Rescue?
No, that's a page. I'm sorry.
A page. That's okay. That's okay.
Business page. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you can see that Danny Ron's Rescue on Facebook. You can watch on Twitter at Danny Ron's Rescue, and the webpage DannyRonsRescue.org. Well, I really love talking with you today and learning about this rescue. It is unique, and I can't wait to see the entire movie and not just the trailer that I looked at, because it's so interesting. I loved seeing the dogs in the house, and it was really cool. It's a great, somebody that's able to do that and has made it grow into such an amazing organization that it is, and helps. Besides helping the
Yeah.
dogs, they're also helping the community too, and I really love that.
Yeah, they are. And I really hope you have a chance to see the movie, because then you'll know why it is so important to all of us as an organization, and Danny and Ron, that we need to continue this work, because, it's just a divine mission. That's what I call it.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is one, we've got, just about 4 minutes left. What is one, do you have a story, a short little story of one of your favorite adoptions or one of their favorite rescues or something that's really stuck with your heart?
Well, I have been on the job just for very short time. But one of the stories that I've been told by so many people that they know about Danny and Ron, um, I guess right after the movie was released, they received a phone call from a gentleman in Chicago. This gentleman is a Normandy veteran, and he wanted to surrender his dog to Danny and Ron's rescue because he was old. He was unable to go up and down the stairs in the apartment building he lives in, and he just didn't want his dog, prison in the apartment, not being able to be cared for. And because Danny and Ron believe animals should stay where they are happy, where they know they're human. So instead of taking the dog, they said, look, we will get people to walk your dog. We will make sure that you get food for your dog all the time. And can you tell? It makes me emotional just to talk about
Oh,
that. So
yeah.
they have been taking care of this gentleman and his dog, and the
Oh,
dog is getting walks every day, and the gentleman is getting dog food, and because the dog needs his own human, and the human needs his dog. So that's one of my favorite things of many things that happens at Danny and Ron's rescue.
yeah, that's a really important and nice story because to keep the families together is so important, especially
Yeah,
somebody that's getting up there in age and how
yeah,
heartbreaking it would be for him to have to give up his dog. So that's
yeah,
really wonderful that they do that. I love that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I do too.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, is there anything else you'd like to add? We only have like 2 minutes left before we have to say
I
goodbye.
think
The interview goes by so fast.
it does, doesn't it? I just want to say first, thank you to you for giving us a voice to be able to tell our story. And I want to thank to all the supporters of Danny and Ron on behalf of Danny and Ron and all of us and the dogs at the shelter. I just want everyone to know that we are doing the best we can, what we can for the dogs, and doing our part to make our world to be a better place. And thank you for giving us the forum to be able to talk about the work that we do. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And just because we do have enough time left, could you tell
Sure.
everybody one more time about the documentary and how they can take a look at that? Because I
Of course.
loved it. Yeah.
Of course, of course. The name of the documentary is A Life in the Doghouse. It is on Netflix, and it is on also iTunes and as well as Hallmark Channel and Amazon. Also, you can go to the website for the movie. It is a life in the doghouse movie.com. And then you can just go to our website, which is dennyrunsrescue.org. You can get all this information from that site, and you can look at our adoptable dogs. You can read more about our founders, Danny and Ron. Get to know them. But watching that movie is going to really, really give you a good picture of the two awesome men behind this rescue mission. You're just going to fall in love with them, just like the rest of us who work for them.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks so much again. I really
Thank
appreciate you
you.
talking
Thank
with
you.
me today.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
All right. So everybody, that was all about Danny Ron's Rescue. And you again, one more time, dannyronsrescue.org. So for now, everybody, I have to say goodbye. So remember that a lost pet can't tell anyone where it lives. So please be sure your pet is microchipped and wearing its ID tags. And if it is chipped, that chip is registered and up to date. I'm your host, Patty Giarusso, and this has been Let's Talk Pets on Society Bites Radio. Thanks for joining us today. And until next time, take care and keep your pets safe.